Sorry.
The veil is down. We're all talking over the song now.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
We like this joint.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. well. We just gonna start. We are off. We've already started. All right,
bro.
We're back. Thank you guys for tuning in once again for another healing session. This is gonna be a good one. All right. Welcome to That's How I Feel. All right. Everybody's favorite place to come and relax, heal up, decompress. We're in a good mood today. We got good energy in the room. You know what I mean? Football is back. Come on, baby. Yes, that's right. All right. My Giants are playing tonight. I know we have a history. They ain't been good, but tonight is a new night.
No, I'm dependent on you guys.
I appreciate you. Yes. Thank you. Now, since some of my guests right here today, please introduce yourself, man, please.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Rodescu Hopkins.
Oh,
the second.
The second. Yes.
Okay.
There's been a first.
It's been a first. There's only two. Stopping it there, baby.
There's no third?
Yeah, no.
You want to give another person the life of a Rodescu, man?
Man, listen, dude. You know what happened to Daniel Cormier in the trilogy.
Yeah.
You know, it don't work well. It don't work well. Stop at two.
His kids are getting poked in the eye his whole life. That's funny. Yes. Well, yeah, we have Cleveland's finest here, Rodescu Hopkins, joining us, man. Thank you for being a part of this, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. I asked you to come on with a jersey or something, you know what I mean? Because it's back. You know, sports are back, and we fucking needed this shit, man.
Yeah, man. It's I don't think many people function well without sports. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine those men walking out trying to express themselves? It don't come out right.
Oh yeah, dude. If COVID, because I know it was funny. Comics talk about like not getting able to go do shows anymore because of COVID and all that stuff. But it meant your job was like a professional athlete, and like, we gonna go like work at like a Wendy's or something, man? Like that's not that's
fastest to the line. It don't work. It sucks, dude. I don't think. And you got like a lot of, you got a lot of energy. You know, you out here trying to. Explosiveness and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have aggression that gets out, and like when you can't go and get that out. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna go bad. I don't want to say what's gonna happen, but I feel like we all know.
Yeah, it is. Especially at the professional level, you know that these guys. Like, I knew somebody who wasn't even. He just played like Division III basketball, and he was like, even that was like intense. And I'm like, Division III basketball? Nobody? He's like, yeah, dude. So imagine the height of heights. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, and then you can't do. Now you just gotta stay in the house. You know what I mean? You played like football. You just used to hitting every day. You know what I mean? Running, jumping.
Now you play Call of Duty.
That's awful, man. Yeah, but they're back now, and that's what matters, dude. I'm from, I'm a New York Giants fan. I'm excited, man. Having him in this jersey.
Now, who is this jersey? Who is this person?
This is Saquon Barkley, baby. Yes,
right,
God's gift to the running back position. All right, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I'm not against the Giants. You know where I stand.
Yes.
Is whoever's against Cleveland. Anybody who's against Cleveland is my enemy. After that, I have nothing. I have no smoke with the Giants.
Yeah. Well, the Ravens. You guys played the Ravens on Sunday, which was. I mean, it's Lamar Jackson, man. We don't talk much sports on this podcast, which is cool. I like doing it from time to time, man. Lamar Jackson.
I mean, he's decent.
Decent.
Yeah.
He's the best football player in the world right now, man.
I know. Well, you know what? No.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes. I go Patrick.
All right. It's fair argument.
There we
argument.
go.
But
it's also because he just beat us. So fuck that guy.
Fuck Lamar Jackson.
You heard it here first, folks.
Oh man, that's crazy. No, one of the. You know what's funny? We have one of the best stories, James. We might have told you this, James, of doing stand-up comedy at the Comedy Bar, and Khalil Mack, the defensive lineman from the Bears came, man. You were the most vocal about it. you want to tell that story, man.
Because I was going up on stage, and I think I brought up Cleveland. I think I brought up Cleveland, and I don't think no one gave me any love.
No,
I think it was like, go fuck yourself. I think I got like that kind of vibe. I can't remember the night, but I remember Khalil Mack was
Tomato
there.
Show throw.
Oh yeah, that's also.
Tomato show,
So I was on edge. I knew the set wasn't going good.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just started doubling down on Cleveland because that's what you do.
Dude, that tomatoes start flying, dude. And you hear people.
Oh yeah, and then I saw Khalil Mack, and then I was just like, and by the way, the Bears will never win. I looked Khalil Mack in the eye, and I told him that.
He said, y'all not even gonna go to the playoffs.
And they didn't. And they didn't. Was I wrong? I told him. You bring me down, I bring you down, dude.
Dude, it was so serious, man. Like, it was like, and all the comments were in the back, like, oh, whoa! Because Khalil was sitting, like, literally, like, right smack in the middle of the desk. He's like, if we not going, you not going. It's like, the fuck, dude?
Sometimes I see red, dude. I don't often see red, but, like, bring Cleveland into the mix, and then I'm like, you know what, go fuck yourself, dude.
It was so funny, dude. It was just like, it was the tomato show, though, but that's what it was for, though. It was for people to throw tomatoes. Sometimes it would suck when people wouldn't throw tomatoes, man. That's when life like really was bad, because like sometimes you'd be bombing and nobody threw tomatoes, but if they threw too many tomatoes, the comic goes over there. They're always just like, it always goes the same way. At first, every comic we're just like, oh no, it's not gonna bother me. Throw them, come on, and then they start throwing.
Yeah, you start seeing the comics start dancing. They start trying to get into it, even though they were talking so much shit about it. But then you start seeing them like trying to play around with it.
Yeah, they try to befriend the audience and shit.
Yeah,
like, yeah, no, it's okay, guys. Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, and then by the end, they're just like, you know what? Fuck this. All right, you guys are awful.
That's literally how it turns you.
Yeah. James, you produced that show for a while, man.
I did, yeah. I miss it a lot.
I did like
you guys get hurt up there. That was pretty cool.
I thought it was great, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually pretty fun. Like, I mean, even though like it was like a gimmick show, it kind of gave a lot of people, I felt like, an opportunity to show thick skin.
Yeah.
And be in adversity. Like, you're a comic, you're on stage, and you know shit is gonna go sour on one of these nights. You might as well learn how to. Yeah. I mean, at least it ain't real tomatoes. Like, I mean, come on, bro.
It also gave us a chance to like show comics that people wouldn't normally see to like a real audience, like Paul Miller, or like
Chicago,
or Rovon, or like someone who's a little edgier. You know,
it was so much fun. Do that show, man?
I think he was on. I think I booked him for the second time I was producing it. I'm pretty sure he's definitely done it.
Okay. Yeah.
And you won the first one.
I won one time I did.
That I put on.
Yeah.
You were the first champ.
I did. And then I lost to Jarrell won the first one.
Oh, that's right.
And then I beat Jarrell. And then Ty beat me, I think, after that. So it was like Hoodner.
Yeah.
And then we just retired, you know what I'm saying? Just hung out.
I almost had to run out of there. I was like, I should not be talking shit about this professional football player.
He did get up like shortly after your set too. I was like, I was like, where's he going? I'm pretty sure he went to the bathroom.
I was ready to dart out the back door.
Because he's like every bit as big, like as TV does not do him justice. Dude. That dude was like, legit, dude. But yeah, no, that was a hilarious story. But you're right, man. Like, you got to be able to handle shit like that and just to, like, put yourself in that.
Yeah, man, position. Chaos, dude. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to swim.
Yeah, that's what I was talking with Rovon. Shout out Rovon Hill. Shout out. We talked to him. He was on the show. A few weeks ago. We were talking about that. You know what I mean? Sometimes comedy can't be comfortable all the time. You can't have all the elements. You know what I mean? It's like football. You know what I mean? Sometimes your offensive line just doesn't hold up. You know what I mean? I mean,
or like the Clippers, but I don't know, dude. I mean, can I bring up the fact that we are? I know this is not a sports podcast.
No, that's what it is now.
But
it's all right.
I mean, how are you feeling? Because they're going to Game 7 now.
They are going. Game 7.
Are you feeling confident in the Clippers?
Yeah, I am. I'm feeling confident in the Clippers, man.
That was the most unconfident answer.
You know what? Come on, because who wants to see the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals?
Nobody. That's why we'll take them out. That's why.
No, it's not gonna happen, man. The NBA is about. It's not even. See, okay, he's doing this thing. All right, so this happens a lot off camera. All right, Rodescu is such a LeBron fan. But still lumps him in with Cleveland. LeBron don't want nothing to do with Cleveland. He don't want nothing to do with Akron even. All right, he dropped the school off. It was like, all right, I'll check on this.
We'll charter those kids from Cleveland. I ain't going next to those assholes no more.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I think I think if I have to be honest, I think money wise, it's gonna be better if the Clippers go, man. I mean, and that's why the NBA is gonna make it happen. Unfortunately,
the NBA is gonna make it happen.
Yeah, NBA is gonna make it happen.
A call to Adam Silver.
I get one phone call.
You get one phone call. Oh, okay, all right.
I get one phone call.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing LeBron hasn't used his phone call yet, so we still got time.
He gets many. All right,
he's unlimited.
Silver calls him. All right, it's like, yeah, you want me to? Yeah, so that'll work. But no, I'm confident that I'm confident they'll win this game, man. Honestly, because I just I gotta see it happen. I put money on them. All right, I did.
Bro, that's what you really need.
I did put money on them. All right, I got $5 on it. I be making bets. See, my thing is I make bets with people that I feel like I'll never see again, and then they'll just contact me throughout the process. So I have a friend who she's from Denver, and so I was like, I was like, well, Clippers gonna beat y'all, whatever, $5 and stuff. And then now it's going 7 games, and she sent me a message. She's like,
time to collect.
Yeah, my Venmo is such and such. You ain't getting that goddamn money. All right, that's not happening. But no, I was excited to just have that. I mean, I think it's good to have all this stuff back because, like, I don't know about you. We've talked about it a lot with a lot of people. Mm-hmm. In light of what's going on, man. Like feeling like there's some. I don't want to say feeling like there's some sort of normalcy, but just like feeling like, feeling the way life did before everything shut down. Like I've had this conversation. I feel like there was a day where everything was fine, and then there was a day where everything was just shitty. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday was the first day where I felt like I could go back to feeling like some stuff is fine, you know what I mean? Because I could just lose myself in football.
Yeah, it's crazy how sports kind of has that effect on people, you know. And then I mean, I felt like that too. Like definitely, like when the day that everything shut down. Yeah. I mean, I went to like full bunker mode. Like I was just like, oh shit! Like I got little neon lights and shit in my room, and I caged myself in because I was just like, well, this is it. This is it. This is how it all goes, man.
And that was the first thing I said was like, will football come back? I think I kept talking about everybody. I was like, if I can get football back, you know what I mean? And it sucks because my Giants have been shitty. They have been. I know my team's been shitty, but I root for them so hard, and I just get so into the games where I was just like, that was the first thing I thought of, dude. Like everything.
That's how I felt when the NBA returned. Mm-hmm. When there was like some form of basketball again, and it was like, especially I tell you, man, the commentators, they make you feel like you're like at home.
NBA for sure.
Like I mean, it reminds me of like conversations like with my my goddad, who was like he used to like play basketball, and he was one who taught me about basketball. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And when you hear these commentators like just criticize people, you just be like, damn, dude. Like not criticize it, but critiquing the game. Yeah, and the way how they do it in the most professional way that I don't know. It just be feeling like, all right, dude, this is like.
Don't you love when you say something in the house and then they say it like immediately? You be like, yeah, I can do this.
Meanwhile, I'm done none of the real work. No journalist. I don't even know where they pull up these stats sometimes.
No, not at all. Like, and these are lifelong coaches commentating, dudes that have been in the game 30, 40 years in professional sports.
And could you imagine actually breaking a game down live? It's like a 60-minute game too, and staying consistent. Like there's no time to look on your phone. No, there's no time to. Hey, hold up, real quick. Let me call my friend. I forgot the guy's name. You can't forget the guy's name.
Not at all. You gotta like, oh, what team did he play with that one time? And just sitting there, we be at home like,
like, hello? Hey, cut your mic.
That's why, like, it's funny when you can tell when they run out of stuff to talk about, they'll just bring up wild shit. Like, yeah, well, his daughter has been a Girl Scout for the last 2 years. And but they somehow fill that time in.
And they fill it smoothly. Jeff Van Gundy was talking about how his family keeps getting hit by cars. It was like in the middle of the game.
I missed that.
Jeff said, he was like, my whole family, they need to stay out the fucking street.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he didn't say fucking, but you know what he meant.
No, they be cussing up a storm on this bubble, man, for sure. Oh, yeah. You can hear, like, the players get away with cussing, but sometimes the commentators be like, man, he can't get away with that shit. This game is sponsored by Toyota. I love it, though, man. Like, people have been cooped up for so long. Like, they have to, like like everyone's been sort of with themselves all this time.
Yeah.
So now that they're back like in public and shit, like they're trying to like, it's hard to shake that like that comfort off. You know what I mean? Like the way I talk around me and my friends as opposed to.
Are you ready for it to be back around like more people though? Like
no,
no.
Nah, I'm definitely okay with the distancing. That's been okay with me. I mean, because my thing is like with more, when you're hanging around more people, it's like there's just always this. It was okay.
An issue.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Thank you. It's always something. Like I'm just like, what we've been talking about shit. Even the last few weeks, we've had friends and like things like that, especially here in the city. They've been going through issues and stuff, and some of them are like, man, that's dramatic. And then there's been other ones where you just been like, I don't need to be involved in that.
Why are you telling me this?
Yeah, and we do it a lot. Especially as comics too, we do it a lot where we rely on each other's on each other's approval. You know, one for material and stuff, which is one thing, but we rely on each other's approval for like life choices and stuff. And then you'll like, it seems like every decision. There was a point when I was younger where like every decision I made was like, man, how do my comedy peers feel about this? You know what I'm saying? And if I don't go out to enough mics, or if I don't live in a certain area in the city, or if I like shit like that, if I don't take a job that allows my schedule to be like this, how are my comic friends gonna feel if I can't? And like at a certain point, I was like, well, shit, I gotta fucking like, I got life to live. I got my bills to pay. I got my own life to live. Because when you can't take care of your shit, you're not gonna be able to lean back on your comic friends to be like, hey, can you?
Yeah.
Because we all struggling.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn because I think you got to go through it. I think, especially if you really love what you're doing too.
Yeah.
Like if you just like, I mean, you can imagine telling someone young too.
Yeah.
Like about a dream and them going out, you got to do everything.
Yeah.
When I say everything, I mean like everything. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, give up all that shit.
Yeah.
No hanging out, man. Go out and work. And you do that, and then you realize you just missed out on life. And you're just like, oh fuck, that's what those comics are actually talking about.
Yeah.
Is life. Like they're actually experiencing things and stuff like that. And you think you need to follow some type of weird game plan.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, if you follow the comedy breadcrumbs, like around like that, like the way how they was releasing it, like, I mean, when I first started, I feel like around the time you started, like they were just like, you have to be like this certain way how to work the system to get up to the thing. And and it's crazy. Everybody who you like didn't go that way.
Didn't at all, man. That's what they preach too. They're like, it do like they're like for a long time it was go to New York or LA. Go to New York. I had somebody. I was working in a comedy club. I've told you this. I was working in a comedy club, like for a manager who was letting me get as much club time as I wanted. And even still, I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm not doing enough. I need to go to like, I'm like, looking back on it, like, I'm glad I don't work there now, but I got the time, especially where I was in comedy. Nothing was better for me than to just stay in that club and get that real time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And work. But so focused on what I thought, my favorites, they all got to the city and then lived in somebody's basement and then, hung out like, homeless men outside of McDougal Street for, for days at a time. You know what I mean? Back when just comedy was different. You know what I'm saying? And
and it was like a artist grind. It was just like, I mean, I was listening to Mark Maron heavy. Yeah. So I was just like, this is the life. like I got a deaf cat. You know what I mean? I was deep. I was in deep waters, man. And then I just realized I was like, actually, it's funny. I've like looked at some of my stuff from like the past. Like someone made me do like a podcast where they have a video of you from performing, and they make you look at your video, and then at first I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought of that idea a long time. I tried to do that with the dude. That's not what I meant, but I realized like how annoying, like now, like I'm older, I realize how annoying that really is to be like, hey man, let me dig up some shit on you, and then after that you can leave. I'm just gonna use this information for whatever I want and gain, your own embarrassments that if you tried to obviously build upon and be a better person. Let me just bring this shit up and make you relive. Oh my god, you know what I mean? And this guy made me look at a set that I fucking hate. Yeah, because I was looking at like what I was talking about, which was a bunch of nothing. I was like, I was just running around. I didn't even experience life. Yeah. So I was like, man.
How old were you when you started?
I started when I was actually 20.
Okay.
But probably really 19, but I didn't really start really. I really didn't start until I failed New York the first time.
Okay.
And then after that, I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna take a couple of months, but I'm gonna get back into this.
Yeah.
And then I started going to just one. It was just only one open mic in Cleveland.
Okay.
So I just and you can only sign up every other week.
All right. So it was like that was it.
Slow waters.
But you getting back into it though. That's how you do it.
Yeah, man. Then it just kind of progressed from there.
That's cool.
Cleveland was kind of tough. I love the scene, but it was like at that time it was only like one place to go.
Yeah.
And then there was like 5 other like mini spots you can go where you kind of like work and do your shit, but like it was like everybody was bouncing, everybody was leaving, everybody was like, dude.
What about like promoting your own shit, that type of stuff?
Only person who was really good at that was Ramon.
Okay.
He came here though first,
right,
and then learned some shit from a bunch of the CYSK guys from like the early days, and then he came back to Cleveland and pretty much did all that shit.
There you go.
And then he grew. Not by himself, but he had a lot of teammates and stuff like that. And he was a hustler himself. I mean, he was like determined. Gotcha. And he actually built up a good crowd. So he was one of the main guys who really had shit popping.
Nice.
At least in the rooms and stuff.
Just Ramon. That's one name. Ramon. That's some gangster shit.
Ramon, baby.
if Ramon can't put you on.
It's tough water, Sam. You know what I'm saying? Keep paddling.
I bet you leaned into that shit too. And while I'm like, hey, you know I'm Ramon, right?
Hey, man. He's got a little thin mustache.
Some evil villain type shit, man.
I'm making people, man. If anybody from Cleveland sees, they're gonna get so mad at Cleveland.
Oh man, that's all right. You think it's still a lot of people? Do you keep in contact with a lot of people from there?
Yeah, I do. I try to stay in contact with people.
Okay.
Like I got comedy friends that are still in Cleveland that I still talk to, and then I got a lot of friends that moved out of Cleveland that are still like, I can't help it, man.
Yeah,
Cleveland people, I'm attracted to them. As soon as even when we be in a bar, like when we were at one of the games for the Browns.
Oh yeah. The Bears. What is the Bears Packers game?
Maybe. And it was one dude that was wearing like a Odell Beckham jersey, and then like immediately we just like sync. We always everybody from Cleveland always say that too. Anytime you see another person from Cleveland outside of Cleveland, you're like, you too, right? You had to. You know, it sucks. You had to leave your family behind. You didn't want to, but what were you gonna do?
I felt bad, like, because I got a roommate from Cleveland, and all I kept thinking was like, man, I gotta introduce him to Rodescu for some reason.
I know, like a magnet, dude.
And then y'all looked at each other. He was like, Cleveland. He was like, Cleveland. And then y'all just like, yeah.
We do it all the time, dude. Even on the street, I see people walking with a Browns hat. Cleveland. Yeah. Victoria hates it. She's like, God, just shut up.
It's more welcoming than New York people. New York people are so different. You say New York, they'd be like, all right. Like then all of a sudden it's a grilling process. It's like, all right, what part?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too big.
What part? Literally, I was like, I saw this guy last week out in Lake Villa. I saw this comedian. He's like, hey, you from Brooklyn? I'm like, yeah. I talk about Brooklyn all through my set, where I was from, my family being from there, like for 5 minutes. And even still, he was like, all right, well, like what street? Oh, like, you mean street? You mean like right here? You know, I don't do it to right here. Oh, you mean where that little thing was? That ain't there no more, nigga. Like, that's trying to trap me. New York, we petty all around, man. Exactly. But that's just how it is, unfortunately. It's too many people.
It's a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I was constantly overwhelmed when I was in New York.
Yeah.
Like, I've only been there like 5 times probably.
Okay.
But every time. It was only one time I felt like I kind of got it.
Yeah.
It was like the last time I was there.
Right.
But with you guys, with you and Candace and stuff. But,
oh yeah, you came to visit.
Yeah, but besides that though, man, every time I've been in New York, I get lost.
Yeah,
the streets are long as fuck.
Dude, if you don't know, like, if you don't like, not from there or know people who like can get around easily, like, you will just like, it's a wrap, dude. Like, don't even being from there sometimes, it would be like, I mean, you know, because I'd be getting drunk and passing out on the train. Woke up one time. I woke up. The train was in the depot. Like, like I'm waking up. It's trains, and so I'm like,
oh shit.
Holy shit. Like, literally, I woke up and I was like, I could not go anywhere until the train, like, started. Like, yeah, like,
shit, that's like a horror movie, dude.
Yeah, it was Halloween. Halloween, I was dressed like a pirate, and then I went back to work the next day, still dressed like a pirate from the day before. They were like, man, you just 2 days in a row. I was like, yeah, no, Don't worry about it. Keep my apron. Yeah, I used to do some crazy shit in New York City. I'm glad I got it. It definitely beat me too. I will say, as far as like the comedy shit goes and stuff like that. Did you deal with that?
You know what? I was probably in my own way, but I definitely dealt with like some issues on that side, like just trying to get on, like just trying to like, you know, you didn't. I hate like talking to club people, and I hate like trying to do like the, hey, what's up, man? Blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's probably a necessary tool, and
Yeah.
you know, a lot of guys, but I just was like, man, I just really want to come in and just like work, because this seems like a work environment. Like, it doesn't seem as chill. Like, it's nothing like when you be hanging with comics, but when you got to go talk to these club guys, or, you know, it just gives a different vibe.
Yeah, there's a vibe of like, so when I came here from being in New York, it was like, okay, we're all, you know, and I'm not to say this, it's perfect anywhere you go, but there was a vibe of like, okay, we're all comedians, we're all trying. Obviously, we all want to get up.
Yeah.
You know, we all want our time. We don't necessarily need to see you perform either, but we kind of know we're in this together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whereas in Brooklyn, it was just like, oh, well, you struggling, I'm struggling. They're like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. So it was like winning over your peers was way more important. Like, you know, you do mics in New York, it's like 60 people. Like, if it's ones you don't want to pay for, it's 60, 70 people. It looks just like, remember them CYSK auditions? It's like every night. And then you pack in this basement, sitting, and you'll see 50 people file in to see names get drawn. And then once they read them names off, it's just 50 people file out, right? And
like, fuck.
At one point, there was this place, it used to, they used to have this garage door, and so like so literally like when it came to read names, you hear all the comics and shit come in, and then same thing. So it's there's nothing more disheartening than getting up being like, "What's up, guys?" Just 50 people just
gone.
They
gotta hit the next mic.
Yeah, they just leave you, bro, and like that's another thing. So you know, you often end up like spending money to do things, and you know, it's a lot of different hoops that you got to go through.
Man, see, like that was like in Cleveland. There was I don't know, man. They just did not have. We weren't very unified. Like we had our groups and we had our people. We could get some stuff going, but then I felt like also at the same time we weren't really listening to outside people. Like we were only taking, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie, people from Cleveland are, you know, they're very boastful about their way and Cleveland way and the way how they want to do it.
It worked. It worked at one point.
Just give us a second. You know, like you're trying to start your wife, your car shuts down, and she's just like trying to give you a tip. You're just like, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I got it. I did it once. Cut. Just shut up. It's like, just listen to people. You know, just give them. Because I tell you, man, people in Cleveland at the time when I was there, they hated Chicago people.
Okay.
They hated Chicago comics.
Well, that's because Jordan hit Craig Elo.
Okay.
That has
well,
lots
what did you want to go there?
30 years they can't give over that one shot. See, it's not about LeBron. It's about Craig Elo, baby.
People hate. It's a lot, man. Cleveland, we hold on. We got a list.
You know what's great about your sports fans is y'all get mad. Like, it's not even about other people. Y'all get mad at your own players, your own people. Like when Buffalo, when Scott Norwood, when he missed that field goal in Buffalo, and that first field goal, they still threw a parade for him. We're like, hey man, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Blah blah blah. You bring up Craig Elo around anybody from Cleveland, they're like, that motherfucker. They should have put Mark Price.
Like, what was they doing? What was they doing?
Like it was his fault. He's like, the coach made the call.
No, man. I heard a rumor. I heard they said that he wanted it and he wanted the check. And that's why it was just like, come on, dude.
That's it. That's Cleveland, man.
I mean, you know, we can't get. We're working on it. We're working on it. You know, we try to get over our grudges. But I mean, Craig, if we ever see you in these streets, man. Speaking of Art Modell, yeah, when he died, you know, he's the guy who sold the Browns, the original Browns, who became the Ravens down, and he sold it underneath the nose of
who just beat Cleveland,
and that's why it's even more like, go fuck yourself. Especially now, actually, that's reminding me going through this Cleveland narrative that I'm just like, go fuck LeVar.
They sold him, and then the first player they drafted as the Ravens. Do you remember who it was?
No, who was it?
Ray Lewis.
Wow.
The first. Ray Lewis was the first person.
I may need a moment, people.
Yeah, that's
That could have been a game.
That could have been literally. That could have been. You could have Ray Lewis on your team.
Oh man, dude, where's this weed, dude? Where's this weed?
I understand though, yeah, because it's something we get on. I feel like Cleveland gets hated on for like mishaps and stuff, but really like the woes you guys deal with now weren't your fault. Like until it weren't your fault. It was basically when that dude left. It was when Armondale left. Ever since then,
he sold it underneath our nose. That's what we were. Yeah. That's what everybody was upset because he did the deal on the low. Yeah. Just dipped out. We're just like, hey, sorry guys, I'm taking this trophy too, and we out of here.
Yeah.
And we're just like, wait a minute, nigga, wait, we need a team.
Okay, all right. More disheartening since you're from Cleveland. All right, what makes you more angry? You gotta think about it. All right, doing the deal, leaving on the sneak tip, or the decision.
Oh, the decision.
The decision.
I was there, and
yeah.
I mean. This jersey went through a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say this jersey survived. I was like, that's an old jersey.
We were like, what's that Fahrenheit movie?
451.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
Jesus Christ.
Everything, just burn everything. Don't you dare walk down this street with any LeBron shit on. You're dead. It was police were helping people.
Oh,
they were just like, yo, just burn it over there, dude.
Yeah.
Like
it was. Yeah, I was my. It was. Man, that city. I was just watching it on ESPN. Was making y'all look like.
Oh yeah, savages.
Yeah.
I mean, but we were we were on some savage shit. Like, we were tweaking.
Yeah.
And I mean, to this day, everybody always bring that back to me, and I always play it off. But we should never done what we did.
Right.
And the way how we reacted is over sports.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like it's like, come on, dude. Like it shouldn't have been this amount of pressure. But I also still say he brought a lot of jobs to a lot of people in town. So there were some people who were upset about that, and there were some dumb people who were just sports fans and just reacted ridiculous. And YouTube was just getting hot. So like,
have you ever because I've given a lot of thought, because you try to put yourself in LeBron's shoes. At the time, was he 25, 24, 25?
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So 25 years old, and everybody is telling you, like, literally, our livelihood depends on you playing basketball, dude. Like, that's like my whole business. People, you said, you were telling me how people were like holding town hall meetings, press conferences, and shit.
It was a big thing.
Sitting with the mayor, the governor, being like, they're like, dude, we literally need you to live here, or else we don't fucking like.
It was. I ain't gonna lie. I hate when people call me now. So like, I can only imagine like a world of people just calling towards this guy, just trying to have him answer to this call. And he's like, dude, I'm just trying to play ball.
Yeah.
Try to make a little money.
Yeah.
Get a couple of championships.
Yeah.
And get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but again, he's only, I think he's 24. Well, I mean, we're only, 29, 30, right? And so I feel like I'm just now thinking about like, oh man, let me plan for like a year from now. I feel like I'm just now starting to think like that.
Right.
At 25, bro, nigga, come on, bro.
Where are you going? You're going to Miami.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to Miami.
Your best friend is like, bro, we can be rich as fuck in Miami, dude. I know you're married. Forget all of that. Come to Miami.
Listen, we'll figure out your wife.
Just NBA, bro. You know what I mean? We'll figure some shit out.
It's Miami, dude. Have you seen Miami?
Look at me, dude.
Cleveland, though, man. They really need me, though, bro. Like, I mean, I saw this fucking homeless guy.
It's like, dude, we're on a boat right now.
Yeah.
Dude,
we'll send that nigga some money. All right, we'll take care of the homeless people. We'll donate. All right, we'll give to this. Yeah. That's what man. That was so funny about it too, was that he was still giving to the city.
Yeah.
He was still coming up to Akron, riding bikes with kids every summer, even after the summer that he left.
Yeah.
He still came up there.
Yeah, he didn't take any of his organization.
No, he didn't change anything. He just and that's what that's after the first year. Everyone in Cleveland was just at least like, all right, dude, like we gotta shut up.
Yeah, LeBron's time in Miami was the only time I didn't hate on him, because I was like, because I'm an agent of chaos being a New York Knicks fan, so we got nothing but chaos coming out of the Garden. All right, but when everybody was hating on that nigga, I was like, all right, I'll ride with you. Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Go get him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine. I don't think nobody really. I mean, I don't think anybody has ever been in a position like that. You know what I mean? Where they literally are like, a whole city depends on them. I mean, before that, you hadn't seen anything like that since Jordan, and then before that, there was never a superstar like that before him. Dr. J maybe was close.
And we do that a lot to like stars like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy's like, man, I ain't no fucking hero, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm hooping.
Oh, well, you see stars now, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, isn't that funny though? Stars are like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, but that's like that thing. It changed the landscape of a lot of sports, man. Like you gotta look. I don't give LeBron credit for pretty much anything, but I give the Kirk thing. I give
what? I'm sorry. Did we hear that?
I don't give him credit.
Is
for
there
anything.
a rewind button on this?
I don't give him credit for anything. But him empowering other athletes by making a decision on his own, for himself. That's a big deal because
I think it's big for our athletes to kind of know that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's some bad deals and there's some things that, you know what I'm saying, some idiot should be like, dude, you should not get paid that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what anybody says. You know, you're finessing the game.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people, though, who it helps. I mean, it benefits and it's also educating. It educates people about money. Like, you can't be this star constantly just running and just doing your thing and not understand what your real value or your real worth is, because you should go for it. I mean, if it's there on the table, everybody else does. And
kudos to those people, to the people around him that showed him that, because soon, how many guys have probably come out with that same talent level and they just don't have the right circle, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something I think about. We talk about all the time, because we hang out. It's like I said, we don't miss people. Like, obviously, we have a small circle that we hang out with all the time, you know what I mean? And while, it's like, okay, maybe we only hang around each other a lot, you know what I mean? I don't think anybody in our group is going to steer another person in a direction that's, like, going to fuck them up, you know what I mean?
You need that. It's funny, though. It's funny because people think you need to do it by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like this lone ranger, but but no one makes it. And it's crazy. Even when you think you're trying to do it with people, you're still kind of isolating yourself. You gotta like realize that there's people in your community that you need to work with and listen and be a part of, because because people bring resources and all types of shit to you that you probably would have blocked off if you try to just do it yourself. You know what I mean?
We didn't. Let me think about that. Well, a lot of people may not know was that. Well, everybody knows that me and James being out on the streets, you're one of the other people on the lime team in the lime tree that comes out with us. You know what I mean? It's just the same thing. We say the same thing all the time, man. Like, we're all gonna be doing our things, running around, but we keep track of each other. You know what I mean? It'll be it'll be fine. I think that's helped a lot with like all the coverage we've gotten and everything like that. And
I think then you build trust. Trust and confidence, which goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like, when people try to do it on a solo dolo life, it's like, dude, you need someone watching your back. You need someone out here.
I've gone out there by myself a few times.
It's nerve wracking.
I'm sitting there like, I'm getting all this footage. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. Like, but I can't leave too soon or too late. It's just me.
Man. That's why I be like, man, people need that. You need your bubble, man. I mean, you can't get in this bubble, but sorry, the doors on this bubble are closed.
We're not taking any applications on the bubble.
I was just talking shit.
That's funny though. It's cool, man. Like, I get like that. There are people that I open myself up to, and then depending on what's going on, you got to close it up real fast. Like, I was going through this little streak at home where I had I was having some people come over throughout the summer, you know what I mean? You can come visit. You've been in my space, so like, I got like outside space and stuff, and it's all right. And I'm very, accommodating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come to my house, I'm not. You don't really have to ask for anything. Just like, I'll get it for you and stuff. And even in that, and people that we were close to, that we knew were coming over, and still like taking extra liberties with the hospitality, and you just like, before it even gets to a thing, I'm just like, nah, just shut it. You know what I mean? I'm quick. I'm quick about that now.
See, I lived with like a bunch of people in Cleveland. Like, when I turned like 18 and 19, I was living with my god family, who they had like a lot of kids. It was like 5 kids. And the married couple was it was the married couple living there.
Wow.
And the father and the mother, and they were pastor and preacher of this church.
Okay.
So big heart.
Building a congregation.
Can't help. Yes. Also was trying to build a super team. Was for sure trying to build a super mega church team. And he was just like, Q, you know how to like work the printer and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I was like, church things.
Yeah. I've done that.
And, but, I lived in that space and I lived with a bunch of people and I always had my shit like stepped over. You buy something and then you try to set it up, protect it. There's a million people running in and out of your spot.
Yeah.
And you I'm telling you, when you get your own, or even in that circumstance, you value your stuff so much and you value your space that when you get your own, you be like more selective on who you let in because you've seen how people can just run through shit and not care,
Not at all. Yeah, like that's just like you just you give them an inch, they take a mile. You know what I mean? Give them one. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine. This is a fun story, man. A friend of mine, we bought this. It's stupid, but it's just a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We split this meal. There's a grocery store by my house, so we split this meal. We buy a package of chicken. All right. Now there are 8 pieces in this thing. It's 2 of us. Okay. Yeah. And I have 2. He has 2. And then I go to bed, and then he ate the other 4. And I was like, no. I understand we split this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to use it as a way to like, call him out or anything like that. But it's like that example of, okay, you split something with somebody, you feel like you're in something with somebody, as an equal partnership. But then they just take every, they take everything.
They take your chicken.
And you be like,
I got it.
It's my chicken, bro. I didn't want all the chicken. I just wanted some more chicken.
Can I tell you, my godbrother one time threw a salad on my head.
Okay, this is a story right here. I like this.
We were in 6th grade.
Okay.
And we were hanging out in the lunchroom, and there was these salads that you always wanted.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know why. I think about it was horse shit. It was the worst salad steak.
Yeah, but it's lunch.
But it was lunch, and it was lunchtime, and you could eat what you could have ate, like the slop that they threw on you, or you could have tried your luck with some greenery. We always went green. Sometimes they had taco bowls. I was like, we can risk it. I'll take my chances.
You get all of it together.
Yeah, I'll take my. But this, but it was everyone would get this salad, and. There was only 1 or 2 that would have meat in it.
Oh wow!
So it was very important. It was like, man, if you don't
get one of those.
You don't get one. You fucked. You fucked it. I guess you missed out.
Yeah.
You go hungry.
I feel you. And so you took the bowl.
So I took one, right?
Yeah.
And mine didn't have any meat. And my godbrother Mark, he took his, and his had meat. And he sat down next to me, and we're all like in a little cafeteria, and everybody's just chilling. And then Mark gets up, and he's about to go to the bathroom.
You didn't switch these salads, man.
Listen.
Come on, man.
Listen, I don't want to start a fight. But
how you gonna switch the man's salad?
He told everybody too. He said, "Hey, man, listen, there's been a lot of people stealing meat. There's been a lot of people stealing meat. Don't touch my meat, bro. I'm not playing with nobody." This is a 6th grader. I don't know what age.
First of all, saying "don't touch my meat" is weird.
I mean, yes, it's 6th grade.
But you do it.
Y'all know what he's talking about. But
don't touch my salad.
And he's just like, "Yo, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
If you do, I'm gonna take this salad and I'm gonna throw it on your head."
Oh no.
And everybody was just like, "Ooh," like, "Oh shit!"
Right.
And I was just like looking at him like, "Man, what are you?" I don't know who you're talking to.
Yes, always.
I don't know why. Why? I didn't need to do that, but that's how I took it. I took it like a challenge.
It's
got to be in the water.
It's got to be. I know that feeling, dude.
And I ate it, man. I fucking ate his meat. And he came, and I ate it, and then he came back, and some guy snitched on me.
Yeah.
This guy was like, "Man, who ate my meat?" He turned to me. He was like, "Hey, Q, man, who ate my meat, bro?" And I was just like, I don't know. And this guy was like, "He did." And I was like, "God damn, bro." And he took the salad and threw it on my head. It was like the biggest betrayal.
Oh, man.
I mean, it left a mark.
Did you have like reputation now? Were you like salad guy?
Oh no, I flipped it on him, man.
Yeah,
because he beat me up.
Okay.
And then all the girls looked at him like, "Damn, you gonna beat we're gonna beat little Rodescu up.
Damn.
And then he lost everything. He had to come back. And actually, I should apologize to him. Hey, Mark, if you ever see this dude, my bad, dude. All right, I know. I should never ate it.
You said you flipped it on him.
I flipped it on him. Media team.
That's why we in the media, man. So we control the narrative. Oh man, that's good. Nah, I enjoy doing that. I do enjoy doing this kind of work though. It's good. You gotta have that. It's fun to be able to tell those kind of stories and let that stuff out. Have people see that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's good.
I'm glad people know.
And now people know, man.
If you ever were wondering, 6th grade, what happened between Mark and Rodescu? They were best friends, and then next thing you know, I mean, just a turn.
Do you know anything about what's going on with Mark these days?
Oh yeah. I still talk. Man, we're like super cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it stopped us for a while, but like,
it's not like when guys fight, it's weird. I don't because I see guys like they usually have it. We have our fight, whatever our issue.
Yeah.
Like normally it's got to be physical. It's got to be a fist fight. If we don't fist fight, then we just won't talk. You
right.
Know what I'm saying?
We walk it off. We're just like, man, I'm just not gonna talk to this guy.
It's just over.
Hey, it's just over. You know, don't address nothing that happened. You know, nothing how you felt. Just anything. Just like I'm walking. Just
this way. You want to fight?
All right. It's like when someone taps you on your shoulder, you turn around with an attitude, like what? What?
Just always there.
I'm trying to move forward.
But y'all had the salad thing. You threw it on you, so you were able to move forward.
I mean, yeah, it took. I had to apologize because I was like, I know what I did.
Yeah,
I know I ate the salad. I know.
But you got to get older, man.
Yeah, it took a while. I mean, it took a legit probably like 10 years. Yeah. I didn't admit to it.
Yeah.
Held it down.
Dude, I had a friend like that. Me and him had a falling out in like 8th grade. And then it wasn't until like it was recently, like maybe like a year or two ago, I was like real depressed and I was like, hey man, I never let go of what was going on in 8th grade. And he was like, I haven't heard from you since 8th grade. Who are you? I was like, yes, you think you're not gonna be that person. Yeah. But you are. You can't help it though. It's always gonna be like somebody from like your past or something that you're just gonna be like, I was trying my best to be good, dude. Yeah. I was trying to be a good guy, but I mean... Didn't know that person got under my skin. I held a grudge for years, man. Let it go. Hey, Troy Harris, if you ever see this, all right? I'm over it now, kind of. All right, I'm still kind of hurts, all right?
I've had at least three like major grudges, which people think is like crazy because they're like, man,
dude, like, yeah, exactly. Like people can piss you off too. People can piss me off too, bro. Like,
I just smile, just like, okay. I fucking hate this guy.
So the thing, I don't know, like, so I walk a line of like, am I picking my battles or am I letting myself be taken advantage of? You know what I mean? And like, do you find yourself in that situation a lot of time?
Yeah. That's why I started Muay Thai. But in some kind of ways, not to, I felt that right when I started doing that, and I kind of started just trying to be like, listen to myself a little more, like have a little more confidence.
Yeah.
And then I think that's kind of where, at least that's for me, when it kind of started.
Okay. Yeah, like when you don't want to, you just don't want to be treated a certain type of way. Sometimes you got to change it. It's Cobra Kai, you know what I mean? You got to flip the script.
The dojo.
Strike first.
Yeah.
Strike hard.
No mercy.
This has been great, man. All right, so before we end out, we always look for comments. I asked James if anybody's been commenting.
They're just watching today, baby.
I'll be trying to look and see if anybody has stuff to say. If they're just watching today, that means that they are not really.
They're in there, man. I'm looking at them.
I caught on to that trick.
That's the worst.
Nah, it's cool, man. Nah, people do. It's a good place for. It is meant for people to listen. So I just like the fact that we go live and stuff. But before we leave, all my guests get a chance to like give everybody something to take home, like a little piece of advice or anything they would want to say. You plug whatever you want to plug. You just talk about yourself, man, and everything people need to know before we get out of here.
All right. Well, hey, people, listen. I don't know what to fucking tell you. All right, just
sometimes that's good advice too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit up on some high ground and be like, "Hey, people, do this." I have no idea. I'm in film school right now, trying to figure it out too, nigga. No clue. I hope you're doing well. Try not to breathe on people. I'm telling you, man. Just try to be. I don't know, man. Try to follow your game, man. Do your own thing. be an artist. If you're an artist, live the best life you can. If you're not an artist and you're a cunt, no, I don't know. Can we say that?
You say it.
All right. Well, sorry, people. Just try to be a good person and do the best you can.
Yeah.
Follow me at Trigger Warning Chicago on Twitter.
Yeah.
We are producing a show. We're starting a little backyard session in our backyard called Backyard Sessions Volume 1.
Yeah.
It is the first show is this Friday. Show is at 8.
It's gonna be a great event too, man.
it's
You guys
gonna be
catering food, man. Listen, when I saw all the stuff on there, man, because you gotta buy tickets, and as soon as you tell people in the community you gotta buy tickets, like, oh man, what am I?
Yeah, people already been hitting up for the free tickets, and I'm just like, dude, we have to try. Like, we're trying to put money.
Comedians.
Yeah, this is going into the community.
Yeah.
It's like this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to do something where. Different artists, and we have Katia doing we have her photography, we have a gallery and stuff like that. We're trying to bring cool vibes. We may do like a band on another show. Yeah. We may just try to keep the backyard kind of chill. Yeah. And we can't, COVID, we can't have too many people in the backyard. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we have to sell tickets.
Well, it's not even unfortunate. You really can't support art without money, man. Like, and that's the thing.
I know. It's the art shit.
It's the art shit. Yeah, like I get it too. Like, yeah, everybody wants to be fucking like, oh, I'm above it all. I'm above the fray. I'm in it for the pure love of what I'm doing, man. Exactly. But nigga, you sleeping in a cardboard box, man. You know what I mean?
You gotta start making money.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
This thing you're putting on. This is a premium experience.
Yeah.
It's in a secret location. Professor Pizza's gonna be there.
Oh, yeah.
Again, there's a gallery. Like, this is a really cool event.
Art gallery.
This is nothing like any other comedy show you're ever going to see, especially during COVID. So pay that. How much is a ticket?
Man, it's $25 for yourself.
That's it.
Then if you buy 2, you get for $40. So we actually
everything that comes with that.
And then everything
comes with that, because that's what's
this.
important is everything that comes with it. It makes it so fucking worth it.
Please pay this.
So we give you a pizza from my man Professor Pizza. You get 2 slices, some of the best pizza,
dude. It is
anywhere.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. And I work at a pizza shop, and I almost called my boss. I almost told him, I said, you got to step your game up, dude. Like, you're embarrassing us out here, man, because I had my pizza there, too. And
nobody touched
I had to put the box down.
Rodescu been living off that Pequod's reputation.
Man, I've been crushing it, dude. I mean, what you need, dude? I got you, man.
Dude, no, this pizza's like, it could go for like 20 a slice. You know what I mean?
For real, dude. He's big time, man. He's actually,
he sells out every weekend.
He's doing us a huge favor and participating with us and working with us and bringing the pizza. Yeah. We're giving you PBRs. We'll give you, I believe it's two PBRs
per ticket. Too.
Yeah. So I mean,
are you serious?
I don't know if it's 2. I may be lying.
That's you get drinks.
I think you get 1.
You get drinks, food, and access for $25 or $40 for 2 of you.
Hey, bro, if I get free, if it's free, it might as well be 2.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good experience, man. We're trying to we're bringing art together, man. You know what I'm saying? Live performance, and you're supporting the comics and the community. You're supporting other artists. They'll be also having other visual works there. Yeah. It just creates a good vibe, man. And, I think it's going to be one of a kind show.
It is, man. And like I said, all that stuff, it's not going into, it's not going into like paying a mortgage. It's not going into fucking, it's going back to the artists, back to the people in the community who are like
a struggling community.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very much so.
Times are rough, man.
so please, man. Yeah. So like really invest in that, man. We got invites online. You can get a link through Facebook. You can find it on Instagram. You can find links anywhere. You can follow him.
It's right in my bio, man. It's right in my Instagram bio. If you click on the at the Hollywood Hopkins on Instagram, click the link, baby. Yes. And then it takes you right there, gives you a deal. You want to secure these seats. Yeah. You don't want to not secure them and try to get them in the end and try to hit up Ed and hit up me. That's how you do it, because it's over.
They hit you up like the open mic, be like, yo, can I get a spot? Hey, can I get a spot? Man. No, this is a business.
This is it, man. Listen, people, I don't know what y'all been doing during this quarantine, but I've been reading books. I realize niggas are making money. We got to get paid, man.
We're investing in ourselves, man. Exactly. That's why I be out at these parks. People are like, man, what you been up to? Nigga, what you been up to, bro? I've been investing in me, bro. Exactly. You still out here just, man, I don't see you ever at this park enough. Oh, maybe because I'm
nigga, what are you doing?
It's going to get cold, nigga. Then what you going to do?
Literally, it was freezing. It was raining. Like, you may lose to rain. rain, and the comics were already fighting jugglers. So it was just
my God. It's a war.
It's a war. Ravon told me it's a revolution. And I need to be out there participating in this revolution. You out there walking the streets for justice, walk for these comics. I'm like, crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Set yourself up for the future, man. Like I said, you don't know how to do it, but set yourself up for the future, man. That sounds like what's really.
That's what it comes down to, man. Set yourself up, man. Prepare yourself. Work hard. Don't take no bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't cut corners. Do what you gotta do and make it happen.
There you go, man. That's beautiful, man. At the end of the day, that's all we can really ask people, man. Yeah. Thank you guys for sitting with us, for watching, man. Thank you for coming.
Of course, bro.
Rodescu and joining us. Once again, like I said, go Giants. All right, we're gonna do this. All right, we are gonna win tonight. I need it. I need it.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck Pittsburgh. Fuck them. All right? Yeah, I said it. Ben Roethlisberger can bring his weak ass over to my house if he wants to. All right? He ain't going to do it. All right, yes. But if you guys watch this, man, thank you again, man. You can always follow us, join our group. That's How I Feel on Facebook. All right? It's a great safe space. People been going in there just sharing, things that they want to share. Nobody's going to ridicule you, give you any types of shit or anything like that.
I love this jazz, dude.
Appreciate it, man. That's what we try. That's the whole vibe, man. Also, I got episodes on YouTube. You can watch them on YouTube. We're going to get the other 10 season 2 on there, too, so that way you can enjoy 20 full episodes and stuff like that. They're getting longer. We're getting more. I'm getting more guests and stuff.
Oh, shit, dude. You're at 20?
I'm at 20. This is 22, 23?
22.
Dude, you're building them up, dude. You got a nice little archive going.
Trying to, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, how I'm going to sell it or whatever, but having it, I think, is important right now.
I think so, too.
So, all that stuff, like I said, man, you can, get and follow People of Comedy. You can follow Danny Lime. You can join the Hood News Network now. You can do whatever you want, man.
Hood News Network,
everywhere. We're going to be bringing back, we're going to really get some real coverage, man. I'm excited. We're going to get out in the street now.
Exclusives.
Cover some serious stuff, dude. Low key, get ready for the rabbi.
Oh, my God. Are we announcing this right now?
I just want y'all to know
man.
I have reached out to the rabbi, okay? And he said that he would do an episode here. He would do an interview here with us. So we're going to get to know our favorite protester over the summer.
Got a lot of questions. Got a lot of questions for my guy.
Please. If y'all know about this rabbi, what's more stuff we need to know? If you know about him, if you got anything, send me some questions. I want to ask him some stuff. I just want to get to know the dude. Like, I really want to get to know this dude one-on-one in person. So if y'all got things y'all want to see, stay tuned for that. Cause I'm excited. I'm so excited.
The rabbi.
To sit across the table from this guy and talk to him. But all in all, that's been great. I think this has been a long episode, man. We almost did an hour.
Yeah, we're at 56 right now.
You got the longest episode, man.
Oh, well, hey,
look
man.
at that. You got the record.
We were vibing, bro.
Yeah, that's good. Could
have been the weed too.
Could have been the weed too. But that means there's been some good shit that we've laid out for people. So folks, take that home. You know what I mean? Figure your shit out. It's about to get cold, so you know what I mean. Plan for the future. Start stacking some stuff away. And we will be back again probably later in the week or next week. I don't know. There's really no plan or no schedule for this thing. All I know is that when we end that, I always tell people at the end of the day, can't all be perfect, but you can still be people. All right, and you just go from there. Bang, bang, boom. That's it.
Bang, bang, boom. Ooh,
yeah, like that.
I like that, dude.
Thank
man,
you,
this is jazzy, dude.
Thank you guys for coming out. Yeah.